Why would that be your university mascot? Jeez, how ferocious.
I don't know. I get
a delicious kind of candy.
Okay, we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Yeah,
Yes,
we're talking Buckeyes here. I don't know why Tom wore that shirt, but more
because
power
it
to
was
him.
clean and
It was clean. All your other shirts are dirty. So
no, it was just it was at the top of the clean pile and I put it on.
The top. Always take from the top, please.
Yeah.
That way you don't mess up the napkin dispenser. Yeah. So who we got here? We got Phil. That's it. There's no Bum Crack. There's no Larry. There's no Cindy. There's no. Yeah. You, me, and Phil.
Well, we can have an intellectual men's conversation then.
I guess intellectual.
With Roberta jumping in.
Yeah. Roberta's smarter than most men I know, though, so it's okay.
She's agreeing with you. And me, that applies to me too. Oh, Lord. How was your weekend?
It was fine, I guess. I don't know. It's a weekend. Went to one garage sale. Got a few things. Didn't score big. And I had average sales. I usually sell about 12 items on Saturdays and Sundays together, and I did again. 12 sales. Maggie! There's another intelligent, smart, beautiful woman.
Todd, you're supposed to have went, "Good morning, Maggie."
Good morning, Maggie.
She's
I
choir.
got a frog in my throat this morning. Mom says hi. Hi, Mom. All right, another beautiful woman. Flattery will get you everywhere. You do.
Get in your bucket, please.
Get in your bucket.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
Maggie always wears the cutest outfits. Puts them on Instagram a lot.
I think she plays grandma more than she does anything else nowadays.
I know. When she's not at Disney.
Yeah.
Lag, does your mom listen into the show? Lag's mom is probably proud of him. Hey, Mike. So we're here. What's going on in the wide world? Let's see, what else happened this weekend? One garage sale. 12 orders.
He's chewing up a box, honey.
I don't know where he's at.
I listed an entire IKEA bag full of shirts, men's shirts. I don't like listing clothes, but I thought, man, I'm going to get through this sucker. And I did. I made like 23 listings of shirts yesterday.
Well, I listed 3 things at about 2 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep.
Well, Robin, you didn't finish what you were starting to say. Put that shirt in. Put that shirt in. Put that shirt in the trash. Put the shirt in the wash. Put the shirt in. Up your ass or whatever. That sounds awful.
Did you find a lot of stuff at the yard sale?
Not a whole lot. Bought a Chevy rear view mirror. I bought what else did I buy? I bought some Pioneer Woman crap.
My mom loves Pioneer Woman.
She must be half Okie then. Isn't that where Pioneer Woman is? Oklahoma?
I don't know.
I mean, these are like never been used. They still got the sticker on the bottom. And they were like 50 cents a piece. They were like 10 different things. I just said, I'll buy them all 50 cents a piece. They'll sell.
So you got the creamer. Do you have the sugar bowl too?
Yeah. Utensil holder.
Right.
And they had a thing of a brand new set of melamine dinnerware. Melamine.
Right.
And I looked it up on the eBay and it was like $40 plus shipping.
Yeah, that stuff's not cheap.
I said, how much is the dinnerware? They said $3. Okay. So nothing big, just steady sellers.
Right.
You don't do melamine lag. Oh, cha-ching. What did I sell? Men's brown leather sandals. Cool. $17. You got it, buddy. I'll send them right out.
Did you relist those Crocs you had? Or are you wearing them?
No. I don't know whether I should list them or not, you know. I suppose there's somebody in the world that wears Crocs that has a bigger left foot than the right foot.
But
So,
what does the size on them say? The size says the same thing on both of them, doesn't it?
yeah. It says M11, which is men's 11.
Right.
They both say the same thing, but the customer sent them back and said, hey, the right shoe is smaller than the left shoe. I said, you're kidding. I looked at them and they're both in the exact same shape. And so I sure enough, when I got them back from him, the right shoe is smaller than the left. I don't know. And then Beth or somebody on the chat said maybe the right shoe got stuck in the clothes dryer or something. I'm like, is it possible for Crocs to shrink?
I would think the other one got expanded. I don't think Crocs can shrink.
So, I don't know. I guess I can relist them and just say, hey, here's the deal. They're both marked men's 11, but the left one is a little bigger than the right one.
Well, have you reached out to Crocs customer service?
Nope.
Just for the hell of it? See what they say. Hey, I've got 2 size 11 Crocs. One smaller than the other one. What's your thoughts on it?
Like asking them to give me a refund or
Well,
something?
just maybe send them in and they'll send you another pair. I mean, something. They might do something.
There's cyber.
Or they might just say, sorry, you're out of luck.
Yeah.
SOL.
Here's the new silver I got in Saturday. Got some silver bars. Da, 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 da. Adding to the savings. I like me some silver. Da, da, da. So, can't stay, but you're dropping in to say hi. All right. But yeah, I can wear 11s, especially in like a sandal like that. I usually wear an 11 and a half. So I told Gwen I may just keep these. And she said, well, you're not wearing those outside.
Why not?
She doesn't like the look of Crocs. She thinks they're kind of like, makes you look like a low-life hillbilly or something. I don't know.
You just need to snap your fingers at her and say, woman, you do what you're told.
Oh, hell. That ain't happening.
You're not getting paid to think.
You've not been around the wrath of Gwen.
Oh, if I snapped my finger at Roberta like that, she'd snap my fingers off.
I know. I'd draw back a bloody stub if I did that. Morning, Ron. Ron.
I like my. I always thought they were ugly as hell, and I would never have a pair. And then I got a pair out of a storage unit, and I wore them, and then I wore them out, and then I wore a pair of Walmart ones that I didn't like because they just never felt right. And then Roberta ordered me another pair. But I like those green camos. I wish I had a size 11.
Yeah, old Bridget says she wears them 8 miles a day at the Disney parks. I know that the Philly Flipper, that's all he wears. People were sending him the little decorations to put in the holes.
Yeah.
So he put them on there. He's so funny. I regularly watch him. He's a good picker. And pretty much his whole inventory comes from just yard sales. And he picks up good stuff. Yeah. I don't like Crocs so much because when your feet sweat, it just feels weird. And I would look stupid wearing Crocs with socks on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say yes, you would.
That would be even worse than just thinking you were a doofus for wearing Crocs.
I like them. See, Maggie, if you had a pair and then you got all of the you got all the little doodads to go on them so you could customize it.
Yeah, I don't know how Tommy managed it, but he has a shoe supplier extraordinaire. I mean, like sneakers. And every one of his sneakers sells for like $40 to $200. Croc flip-flops. But yeah, I may just wear these like around the swimming pool, when
Wear them around the house, and the next thing you'll know, you'll be at the grocery store wearing them on because you just don't ever take them off.
Rolled up hundos. Yep. $100 bills in my Crocs. And because they're camouflage, you wouldn't be able to see the bills, so that's a perfect place to hide your money. Yeah. Now, when you wear Crocs, are you supposed to wear the heel thing all the time, or do you just slip them on?
It just depends on what you want.
Just whatever, huh?
If I'm going to do a lot of walking, then I flip the heels down. If I'm just going to put them on and, go out to the mailbox or something like that, then I just slip them on like flip-flops.
Yeah. There you go, Sadie.
I can't read what he said.
He said, I need steel toe Crocs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You're still a little bruised up, aren't you? Let me look.
Yeah, I've got a bruise right there.
Roberta's. We now have proof. Roberta and
She's
her
abusive. That's what
rowing
she
team.
said. Friday when I went to the doctor, he says, well, your bruising's looking a little better. I think I'm on the mend now because I can see more and more every day. So,
all right, that's good.
I'm hoping by next week it'll be back to norm.
So, are they allowing you to drive like that?
No. Roberta won't let me either.
Well, she probably
said,
won't
"You're
let
not
you
driving."
drive
I said, "I
because you're
can."
just a crummy driver. But
I'm not a crummy driver, thank you. And I'm still banded, so we can't even go up to her in-laws' house until I'm released. A green band. This green band means that I've got gas in my eye, and so I'm not supposed to do any. I'm supposed to stay at home.
No, it means you can't.
ton is on the upright.
Yeah.
What?
You can't experience altitude.
Ton is on the upright. Yay. Ton. What are you talking about?
And this has already been in the bottle this morning.
Ton is on the upright. Yay. Oh, compliments on.
You get a ton of compliments on them.
Look up Crocs, Sanra, and the hammered metal. Okay.
Crocs.
Give me a sec. Crocs, hammered. Sunra, S-U-N. Okay.
Ah, those are snazzy.
Well, yeah, those look better than regular. I mean, just, your run-of-the-mill regular Crocs. There's Cindy. You're late, girl. We're going to put you in late. Sanra.
Boy, some of those limited editions go for a lot of money. Do you have a pair of those, Anissa? The Sanra?
She already said she did.
Oh, did she?
Yep. Said she gets lots of compliments on them. Tons of compliments. Good morning, Robin. Again. Oh, let's see. You missed Tom getting beat by Roberta, and you missed my big haul spectacular. So what else is going on? I got now, I think 14 packages going out. Of course, that's one from this morning. So.
Oh, crap. Those are some ugly freaking shoes.
What are?
Those high-heeled Crocs.
High heel.
Yeah, she said she sold a pair of high-heeled ones for $200.
Holy crap. Holy crock. Holy crap. Holy crock.
Got his son for $625. Did you wear those, Anissa? At least once?
Dang, why are those so expensive? They're just
Ugly.
molded. It's just molded rubber made in China or somewhere. Why are those worth so much? That's stupid. Of course, I don't blame Crocs for going into fashion footwear.
Well, you've been on a cruise. Can't you see some of them girls on those cruises wearing those things?
Dang.
She's gonna have a rough time of it down at the.
Who got a Croc haul? Tommy got a Croc haul? A Wick. I haven't seen one of his videos in a long time. I wonder if I got unsubscribed. Let me look.
Wick from Flipping Junk. I can't read that small print.
I'm subscribed. And the bell's rung. I don't know why.
I don't get them from you. I don't get notifications from you.
It's weird. He's a good picker too.
His name is Wick.
Yeah.
Is he like Winkershaft or Winkershift or something?
No, I think he's just Wick. You wear the high heels and you drink a beer?
Yeah.
Sadie?
Did you get everything cleaned up from the party, Mr. Sadie?
Yeah, he already took that stage down. He spent like 3 days building that stage, and then now it's all taken down. He said he was going to have to get it back out for July the 4th. So they had it out on his boss's lawn, and he didn't want to kill the grass.
So it's like prefabbed. It's not stick built every time.
Well, he built it to where it looked like it would come apart in larger pieces so that it could be stored and not be as much work to put it back together. Yeah, drink a Bud Light when you wear your high heels there, Sadie. Yeah, no, Wick is a nice guy.
Hey, Joanna.
He just comes on and he doesn't get excited about anything. He just says, here's what I bought, here's what I sold. Thank you for watching. It's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. Seems nice.
That's cool, Mr. Sadie. I guess he entertains out there a lot. See what? They're all.
I like that video of the guy buying buying Bud Light hasn't affected me at all. So the guy that he's with taking the video goes, oh, okay. And he picks up a case of it, and the other guy bends over down the aisle and he's wearing a thong underneath his pants.
God dang.
and the second guy, he goes, he puts the Bud Light back up. Yeah, that stage was all 4x8 sections, so it's ready to just slap it back together.
Well, that's good. That's less work for you. I mean, after you built the thing, I guess you just bolt it together.
I guess so. But
Joanna, were you in Virginia over the weekend for that barbecue thing, or is that just what they call it, but it's in Illinois?
yeah, get that stage back out for 4th of July, and then again for Labor Day, probably. A guy kept offering me $18 for a shirt that I listed yesterday. And I kept sending him a $20 what do you call it? Re-offer.
Right. Counter offer.
He finally just turned it down. I'm like, dang. He did it twice. He offered me $18 twice, and I was like, no, I want 20 at the minimum.
By that time, you should have known that he wasn't going to buy it, so you should have went up to 22 on that last one. Good morning, Fish.
Nah, I don't like pissing people off.
Oh, that's what, when you're old, that's what you can do, Todd.
Taping Bibles to Bud Light cases and quoting the Bible about men wear clothes like a woman. I did not see that. Frenchie, no, that's my Boston Terrier. Boston Terriers look a lot like Frenchies, but I just got cheaped. Yep.
Well, like, he's got enough money. He don't have to accept an offer unless he really wants to.
It's a pretty cool shirt. It's like a Panhandle Slim Western shirt, but it's got the old block stripes on it. It's real cool. It's red, white, and blue, like patriotic type.
What did you call it? Panhandle what?
Panhandle Slim. It's a Western wear brand. Here, I'll just give me a chance to screen share here. I like that screen share, and that's fun stuff.
Boy, they have some outrageous colors.
I mean, this was all the rage at the country western line dances and stuff back in the day.
At the Dallas cattle sale.
You mean Fort Worth?
Is it
Worth
Fort?
is
I thought it was
Cowtown.
I thought it was Dallas had the big cattle sale.
Oh, they may, but Fort Worth is known as Cowtown.
Because the Ewing boys always went to that big cattle sale and the cattleman's ball and all that kind of stuff. You know, Dallas, the Ewing.
Big boy 2XL. Got this from the Lutherans.
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 Oh wow,
it's a cool shirt. Big old block stripes.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue. It's a cool shirt. Anyway, he wanted to give me 18 instead of 20s, but I wasn't doing it. Not having it. Nope.
And that's not a big boy shirt. 2X.
That's pretty. That's not small.
No.
I got a Wrangler 4X. I put it on the mannequin and it just didn't even fill up half of it. They'll put you on a watch list for wearing red, white, and blue. It's true. Gotta wear camo. Texas flag one is cool. You can do 5. Flag will probably send me an offer. Pile of crap.
Don't be messing around with him. He's got a cruise he's got to pay for.
Also, I have one of those Larry Mahan Paisley ones. That's a swanky shirt too.
Do they have the
snap? Gotta have your pearl snap.
Yeah, I was about to ask if they had pearl snaps on them.
The Panhandle Slim one doesn't, but the Larry Mahan one does.
So you didn't have a lot of sales over the weekend?
No, I had plenty. I had the cha-ching I just got makes 14 I got going out. It's pretty good, pretty steady. Phil was the one who was saying that his sales were bad.
Mine went out in the mail on Saturday.
So I guess Scott didn't wake up to do the show with us.
Nah, he's probably sleeping in.
Lazy punk.
Oh, let's try this. Bearded picker. Bearded picker. Bearded picker.
Bearded.
You know, like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Scott. Bearded picker. Bearded picker. Bearded picker. He's probably listening.
Do any of y'all remember some of those shirts from the Panhandle or whatever? Made me think of it. Do y'all remember the Jams, Jams, clothing line that was, I guess it would have been back in the late 80s. They had all the crazy colors. It was all, casual wear.
I think I've got a pair of Jams blue jeans in my store right now.
I had a couple of shirts and a couple of pair of shorts that were like The first time I wore, you'd wear it because they were all multicolored. So you'd wear like blue jean shorts with the shirt, or if you wore shorts, then you wore a solid color shirt with it. First time I wore those shorts over to my mom's house, she said, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?"
No, don't do that, lag. Say Joe Biden 3 times fast. No, no. I don't want to be responsible for him dying right here on our show.
You talking about Scott or Joe?
Joe. Ram Jam. Black Betty. Oh, Black Betty, bam a lamb.
Oh, that was a band. I'm only running on 6 of my 8 cylinders, so you just don't be jumping around too much.
Yeah, jams. Let's see.
No, I did not wear, Mike, I did not wear Daisy Dukes. Now, we wore shorts that were short. These things that people wear now are what my mother wore when I was young. Those shorts down to your knees. That's what old ladies wore. Women wore. And your shorts weren't too short unless your pockets hung out, because your mom had been cutting off the legs of them. I bet most of the kids now there's a squirrel on the back porch. Most of the kids now, if their mother cut off a pair of pants and told them to wear them outside, they would die.
Jorts. Never heard of jorts. I'm looking at them now. They look like kind of like skater blue jeans shorts.
No, Mike, I didn't do the Richard Simmons look. Those were a bit too short. Even though you look at some of the old basketball play, like the old basketball team photos from the 70s, them boys were wearing some shorty shorts now.
Yep, and the high top socks.
Yep, with a strap around the top.
Yeah, a couple of straps around them. I bet those old tube socks would sell for a lot of money now.
Thing about it is, these kids that make fun of the clothes that we wore when we were teenagers, when they have teenagers, they'll of their own, they'll be laughing at what they wore. What's the matter? Your daddy couldn't afford to buy you a belt?
Yep, vintage tube socks. They'll sell up to $30 a pair. Good grief.
Man, I probably destroyed $50,000 worth of them. Because we have a lot of red clay red clay dirt around Rock Hill where I grew up at. So you would destroy clothes. My mother would bitch about it. I'm gonna have to use a gallon of bleach on these socks to just kind of get them where they're tan colored instead of orange.
That's why you got to wear your jock strap, boy.
Yeah, the thieves can't run too good with those. Mike, are you still down in Florida? Or are you back up north again?
Leather Converse and knee-high socks. Yep.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, everybody wore Keds, because Keds made you run faster and jump higher.
What were those canvas crepe sole shoes? I bet I wore out 50 pair of those.
I don't remember those at all.
They're real flat. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Let's see. All they were canvas and a real thin crepe sole.
I don't see.
And they were cheap. Those, you go to the dollar store and get those crepe sole shoes for like $2 a pair. I don't when I type those keywords in, I don't see any.
Like I said, Yeezers or Yeezy.
No, they didn't have Yeezys when I was growing up.
Or when you were a kid. When we were kids, let's put it that way. Let's put vintage on there.
Dang, Yeezy shoes are expensive, huh?
Kids had canvas shoes with the crepe.
Nah, I never got into Air Jordans. I was always, once I got to adulthood, I was into running shoes. Nike and New Balance and Saucony and...
Who?
Saucony, S-O-C-O-N-Y. Saucony. Dude was walking by and staring in your locker, then in your Jeep. And he asked you, "Can I help you?" Get away from my crap, dude. Dang.
I'm with you. I was just never into these Air Jordans or any of that kind of stuff. Just put a pair of shoes on my feet that feel comfortable, and I can work. I can, do what I need to do.
Yeah, I don't need to spend $100 for sneakers.
I just, I hope that I hope I don't offend anybody, but that's just kind of ludicrous paying several $100s for a pair of tenny pumps.
Yeah, did you see that not America the Vegas pawn shop Pawn Star Wars, whatever they are.
Right. Pawn Stars.
Oh, Chumley took the boss to look at his shoe collection, and Chumley was trying to talk him into buying the shoes, and the guy wanted $1 million. And he had them all showcased out and behind glass.
Did they buy them?
No. He probably could have sold them all for more than $1 million, but he didn't shop at Shoe Carnival.
Yeah.
That
Pay
place
less.
Shoe Carnival is stupid. You're in there and some guy gets on an intercom and says, "Now we got a 2-for-1 special on something you don't want."
Hell yeah. If you got little kids, that's where to go. Where they, and my brother and his wife will never watch this show, so I don't have to worry about it. My sister-in-law used to buy like the Wii boxes and the little Nikes and all that kind of stuff. For a toddler, that was $40. I was like, girl, really? But she was always kind of into the
sold for $135.
Well, I guess it means something if you follow the sport. I mean, like basketball and whatnot, which I don't.
I don't think it's the shoes got expensive because of the sport. I think they're expensive just because they're collections, they're collectors.
I guess. I paid I paid $125 for a pair of dress shoes to wear to my son's wedding, and I couldn't find them. And then I remembered. I put them back in the box in their closet. That's the most expensive pair of shoes I have ever purchased.
But they should last you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, they should last me a long time, unless we start going out a lot. But my brother has cowboy boots, and $200 and $300 is nothing for him. The one that has the farm, but those cowboy boot wearers are in a different league of their own. If you're ever passing through this area, through the Charlotte, Columbia area, and you like cowboy boots, you need to go over to Larry, South Carolina, to the boot store over there. So they have all kinds of exotic boots over there, out in the middle of frickin' nowhere. My brother said that these two guys flew in from Europe because they had a pair of boots, or had a couple pairs of boots that they couldn't find anyplace else, and they were selling for like $1,200 a pair.
Dang. But yeah, I would never wear a high dollar pair of Jordans, but like Mike says, they mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
But if I get a pair, I'll sure be happy to sell them to some collector.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike sells that artwork, man. He puts up some good pictures of art. He makes bank on art.
Mike, do you got a studio? You need to send out some invites when you're having a showing.
Yeah, there you go. Open a gallery.
Huh?
Mike needs a gallery.
That's a gallery. That's what I meant. Just have the good champagne now. And we don't want no daggum pimento cheese on Ritz's for hors d'oeuvres. We want the good stuff.
Don't open your gallery and serve Bud Light. No.
That's right.
All right. Well, folks,
I'm offended by that, Maggie.
What time is it?
9:51.
Oh, we got a little time left. I gotta go get a refill on my coffee. Then I'll be right back.
All right. Maggie, how was Disney? You were there a few weeks back. How was it? Has it gone to hell like a lot of the YouTubers make it out to be? I know that the people that are really avid, crazy people that drive all over from the other side of the country to get there a lot, they have their own opinions. But what's your thoughts on it? Mr. Sadie, my dad had a pair of cowboy boots for years, and he just kept having them resold. Maggie, you had the little boy with you, didn't you? You had the grandson. Did you have a good time with a young one? Because he's what, 3 now? You got to play Disney grandma. My mom is having a low country boil in 2 weeks, and all the family has been commanded to be there. So she'll get to see her 7 great grands. Yeah, I'm sure it is. You had if you had both of them with you, I'm sure that's a different experience than when your boys were teenagers, or it's been a while since you've had young ones with you, so it's probably exciting too. Oh, you got another one on the way, so you'll have 3? Is this by Ben's parents or by the other son? Oh, Lord. Someone needs to make up a video of the best quotes of the crazy card.
Yep. Art is like a damn snake pit. Both the grandsons. Yep.
All of my mom's great grands are between the ages of 3 and 1. All 7 of them.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Aunt Catherine. Aunt Catherine's 7.
I don't know how many music festivals we'd go to. Then the day after the festival, you take the kids to a theme park. Man, that just wore me out. So, Maggie, you made all the rounds, huh? I read somewhere Disney Corporation lost like $120 billion last year.
Yeah. They're not doing too good. Their movies are not doing very well. And the park has just gotten so expensive. And places like Carowinds, which is a coaster park, and Dollywood and those kind of places, their attendance is going up because it's half the price a day for the price of going to Disney.
Wonder what the attendance like at Busch Gardens.
They're supposed to be doing good too.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they would get boycotted like the beer.
Well, it's not owned by Busch anymore. It's owned by the people that own SeaWorld.
Yeah, it might be a good time to buy Disney stock because you're not going to keep them down for too long, I don't think.
Now they'll get some smart people in there that kind of turn it around. And first of all, they need to send some people over to the public library and start telling them to find us about 5 or 6 books that we can make some movies off of that hasn't already been made into a movie.
Maybe that's why they're losing money, is because they're spending it all adding new stuff.
Well, I was watching this thing on YouTube, of course, and they were talking about parks like Disney, Universal. They spend a lot of money on updating their park because they're dark ride sort of kind of stuff. Whereas
Dang,
parks
Ron.
like Carowinds and the ones that's up in Ohio, Cedar Fair, any of the Cedar Fair parks are pretty much coaster parks, and people go there for the thrill of the parks. So they'll ride, the 360 over here at Carowinds. They'll ride it 100 times in a day, and then come back tomorrow and ride it 100 times again tomorrow.
Ron, I got my fancy Luke Casey boots at a garage sale for $20. Cowboy boots. If you get the exotic ones, man, they're high dollar.
Yeah,
from a
real
good
high dollar.
manufacturer.
But like I said, my dad had he would pay to have those things, his cowboy boots, resold because the top part of it would never go. You really had to abuse them, and he wore them out working. They weren't dress boots, and but he'd have them resold. And until the guy that quit, the guy that died that did all the resoling. Then he couldn't find anybody to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to happen.
Oh, is the Little Mermaid person of color in the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, they made a live action Little Mermaid, and it's a black girl. Yep.
I don't know why they don't leave those movies alone. You know, are adults going to pay $30 to go to a movie, and it's like that?
Yeah, some will.
And that was just for the tickets. You know, the other $100 for a thing of popcorn and soda. Ben just turned. Where's she at? Oh, that's spelled.
Yeah, Lag's gonna go see it.
Yeah, but he's got to take his 3 children with him. Maggie, did you really like Buc-ee's? She said that's the only place she wants to go in South Carolina. Is back to the Buc-ee's. Honey, you got to get out more. Buc-ee's is a Walmart convenience store, is basically what it is. Which Bridget likes the Buc-ee's too.
Lag's got the whole Little Mermaid collection. Yeah, makes sense. Well,
Todd, I got to get out of here. It's 10 o'clock.
Tom, are you going to run a show tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do the show tomorrow. I think I'm back.
All right. It's good to have you back from the land of laying on your left side.
Yeah, it's...
I think your left side is flatter than your right side now.
Could be. You know, when he told me Friday... Oops, sorry, baby. When he told me Friday that I didn't have to lay on my left side anymore, except at night, he wanted me to sleep on my left side, and I sleep on my left side at night anyway. I was so giddy. I was so happy. I just wanted to jump up and down, because my left side was so sore, and so I was real happy about that. But everything seems to be going like I said. I can see in my left eye there is a line. Everything below it is still blurry, and everything above it is clear. And he said it'll start from the bottom and work its way up. Which, with your eye, you're actually seeing it starts from the top and works its way down when you look at the real optics of it. But it's all looking good now, so I'm hoping by maybe next week my vision will be back total, and Roberta let me start driving again. Comes the littles. What was it Maggie said?
She said, you forget I live in Philly, where you take your life into your hands going to a convenience store.
Well, you know what, honey? Sugar babe.
Sugar babe.
As they told Mr. Clampett, pack that truck and move away. I mean, that's the reason Detroit and Chicago is becoming a ghost town, because people got tired of all that crap, and they've been moving away since the 60s. So anyhow, but yeah, I'll be there.
All the good factories up there, and shipped all the jobs to China.
Yeah.
So those places just went to hell.
Yep, quickly.
Yeah,
all right.
We need to put manufacturing back in the United States and just tell China to take a leap.
You know, I just don't understand why we can't make stuff like all this plastic stuff. Why it's all got to come from China? Because you know, it only takes one person or maybe two people to run these machines now, because they
we have to pay the employees so much. That's why it's so expensive.
But it's
crack.
It's I don't know. And like I've always said, we've got these companies have too many shares of stock out there that they can't afford to pay everybody what they need to pay them, or their stock will go to hell, and then the company will go under.
Yep. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow on the Queen City Picker channel.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.